Does The Evil Within 2 suck? Let's find out. The Evil Within 2 continues the story of Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Now washed up drunk after the events of the first game, when he finds out his daughter is still alive and in STEM, he willingly goes back into the hellish nightmare world. The story might start off as a simple rescue mission, but quickly Sebastian realizes all is not right in the world of STEM and shit goes majorly south. It's a much more straightforward approach to storytelling than the first game, but I personally enjoy it. I also like that the game doesn't completely ignore the first game. Beacon Mental Hospital is mentioned numerous times throughout The Evil Within 2 and adds a lot more clarity to what really happened in the original game. This is the first sequel I've ever played that actually improved upon the first game. Going back and playing the original Evil Within, the story makes a lot more sense this time around because of things explained in the sequel. That's not an excuse for the first game having a bad and overcomplicated story, but I'm really glad they managed to make it work out in The Evil Within 2. Tango Gameworks didn't just improve the story though, they also improved the gameplay. The Evil Within 2 is a third-person stealth-based horror game. The Evil Within 2 moves away from the original's linear gameplay to a almost hub-like open world. Along the journey, you will find allies in the world of STEM who have the same goals as you. They will give you side quests, and if you complete them, will offer you better weapons and advantages to help you along the road. Most of my 16 hours spent with the game had me slowly crouching around stealth killing enemies. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, stealth is essential because you aren't going to find that many bullets just laying around, and you're going to need them for the enemies. The enemy design this time around wasn't as impressive as the original game. Maybe that's because horror mastermind Shinji Mikami took a backseat from director to executive producer on this game. There just aren't that many memorable villains like the first game had. Sure, there's a photograph lady and the bitch with the saw for an arm. There's nothing on the level of the Keepers or Laura from the original game. Also, real quick, the game barely dropped any frames for me. It wasn't until the last boss fight when a lot of shit was going down that a noticeable amount of frames dropped. I played on Xbox One, PS4, and PC, and I did not experience any crashes on any of the platforms. The game was very well optimized from what I've experienced. The game is very well optimized. The Evil Within 2 definitely improves on the first game. The story is engaging and the gameplay is fun. I enjoyed my time with the game and got about 16 hours out of my first playthrough on the regular difficulty. I'll probably get at least twice that amount of time on a second playthrough on a harder difficulty. Keep in mind, I do not get review copies of games, so I went out day one and spent $60 just like a lot of you will. I can't recommend this game to you for $60 unless you were a big fan of the original and you like horror in general. Being a fan of horror, I feel like I got my $60 worth, but opinions will vary. If you don't like horror or you didn't like the original Evil Within, this is definitely just going to be a wait for a sale and maybe pick it up next summer type of game. It's not worth $60, especially not this month with so many games releasing like Wolfenstein and South Park coming out soon. If you don't like horror and you didn't really enjoy the Evil Within, the original, you could probably hold on and wait out until next summer to pick this game up. Anyways, guys, that's just my opinions. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a dislike if you disliked. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you for watching.